Right guys, it's Dino Ward, shorts and videos is camping in plain sight. Still camping. I've subscribed and putting a like on it now. So yeah, loving it. Without further ado, this is Charlie's Sparkle. And Charlie, nice one mate. Nice one mate. I go down the Hornsey track and I do stealth camping down there too. Love paranormal investigating. Love commenting on other people's content. Oh yes, just like Kayla's, because Kayla's is one of my fans. So yeah, Grizzly Gas and Kayla's, a shout out for you from Dino Ward's channel. Hi. Let's do this.
Always research and stay ethical. My stealth triangle is simple. Welcome back to Charlie's Survival. Today I'm showing you 10 stealth tricks plus bonus gear that let me sleep undetected within shouting distance of CCTV, traffic, even police patrols. Stay invisible, leave no trace, wake up and walk out like a ghost. Stealth camping used to be a niche skill. Now, with wild camping bans, full campsites and van life spots patrolled by fines, is practically essential. This guide is educational. Trespass laws may vary. Always research and stay ethical. My stealth triangle is simple: sight, sound, sign. If you break 2, people investigate. Break 1, they get curious. Break none, you become wallpaper. Today we'll master that triangle with 10 field-tested tricks and gear swaps, including camo netting, tarp rigs, Dakona fire holes, and silent alcohol burners. Colour and shine. Rule 1, mute your palettes completely. Think of the colour wheel as a volume knob. You want to dial it down to 2. Forests are mostly mid-tone greens with flecks of brown. Urban hedges are dusty olive, dirty tan, and brick shadow. Never pitch solid black because it prints as a darker than nature hole at dusk and dawn. Likewise, anything too light or multicoloured screams man-made, even in moonlight. High-vis orange, festival. Neon blue, kids camp. Tactical black, SWAT team. Olive drab, coyote, wolf grey, those melt into UK scrub better than anything else. If you must pack a tent, go dark green or charcoal with 0 reflective logos, 0 silver door pulls. Better yet, run a 3x3 meter tarp A-frame. It weighs under 500 grams. Pitches in 90 seconds. Stake, pole, tie out, done. It collapses silently before dawn in under a minute. Remember, every second you're faffing with poles, you're bleeding stealth. And speaking of poles, shine.
I have a pop-up tent, mate. I have a pop-up tent. It's easy. I have to just put 2 poles in the top bit and then boom, cover over it. Done.
Is your enemy. Spray flat clear coat over glossy aluminium or wrap with brown athletic tape. Same with cookware. Ditch stainless, upgrade to matte titanium or black anodized aluminium. A half second of moon glint off a spoon can undo an hour of blending in. Camo layering and face paint. Single color gear is good, textured layering is better. A £12 military surplus camo net, 400 grams, drape loosely lets wind animate the pattern, tricking the eye with moving shadows, exactly what leaves and branches do. Shiny skin, same problem. 3 quick strokes, vertical nose, cheekbones, chin line, kill reflectivity and burst the human oval shape when you sit up. Once an IR edge, add a dusting of mud or ash over the paint. It dulls near infrared bounce and costs nothing. Zippers are stealth's Achilles heel. Swap the standard metal pulls for cord loops tied with double fisherman knots. They absorb clack and let you open one-handed in gloves. I also find that clasping your fingers just over the front of the zip dampens the sound. For bag rustle, replace cheap nylon stuff sacks with dry bag liners. Slide them inside mesh pockets so plastic never rubs fabric. Everything also stays bone dry when the heavens open. Roll clothing, then compress in Ziploc bags once before the trip, then keep out of the bag at night. Unpacking at 3 AM is the stealth version of banging pots and pans. Force multipliers are gram for gram the highest ROI item in a stealth kit because they buy you either distance, keep people further away, or time, spot risk sooner, move less, make less noise. Primary optic 8x25 or 10x25, pocket binoculars around 230 grams. Why 10 times or 8 times? They have a wide field, less shake than wider ones. Objectives gather enough dawn light without bulk. They have a practical range, scan 200 meters of trail for dog walkers, livestock, or security patrols. Catch reflective high-vis before they turn a bend. You can identify level grounds and fallen branches before you stomp in and leave footprints. Secondary optic, if grams allow. Budget thermal monocular, they're about 300 grams. Looking into one of these is like going into another world. I sometimes use them to find owls for wildlife photography, but in terms of stealth, you can't beat it for nocturnal livestock or warm body silhouettes behind hedges. Range is short, maybe 100 meters on sub 250-pound units, but that's the difference between staying or relocating. Navigation backup, laminated OS map cutout, 100 kilometers squared around camp, zero screen glow, immune to battery death, lets you plan exit routes in red light torch. Illumination, red lens micro torch, 10 grams, clip to binocular strap. One hand flick to read contour lines, red keeps night vision, avoids the white light bloom that punches across fields. Laser rangefinder, about 160 grams, for gauging exactly how far a footpath is, lets you pick noise windows. Trip line permitter alarm, 30 grams, fishing bell on micro cord, optional but gives you sleep confidence if you're inside an urban hedge line. Total weight for the full suite, 750 grams. Drop the thermal and rangefinder for remote woodlands and you're at 400 grams, still less than a litre of water and worth every gram in avoided noise. Weight goal and smart packing. Target carry is 9 kilograms, including 1.5 litre of water, camo net, stove and sleep. Why 9 kilos? Above that, your silhouette changes, shoulders round, gait slows, brush snaps. Under 9, you can jog 200 meters to a new height without sucking wind. Here's a quick gear list. Sleep and shelter, 3x3, ripstop tarp, 350 grams, stakes x6, 60 grams, camo net, 400 grams, apex quilt, 20 degrees, 650 grams, free season pad, 450 grams, cook and water, titanium pot, 750 milliliters, 140 grams, spirit burner plus windscreen, 120 grams, 60 milliliter spirit burner fuel, 55 grams, filter straw, 90 grams, 1 litre water bottle, soft flask, 25 grams, clothing and first aid, mid-layer fleece, 300 grams, rain shell, 220 grams, first aid kit and meds, 180 grams, tools and optics, knife, 160 grams, head torch, 90 grams, binoculars, map, red torch, 4, first aid kit and meds, so water bottle, soft flask, 25 grams, clothing and first aid, mid-layer fleece, 300 grams, rain shell, 220 grams, first aid kit and meds, 180 grams, tools and optics, knife, 160 grams, head torch, 90 grams, binoculars, map, red torch, 400 grams, food, 24-hour dehydrated meals plus flapjack, roughly 2,000 calories, admin and spares, 15-meter paracord, 90 grams, tape card, 30 grams, phone in airplane mode, 180 grams, power bank, 5,000 milliamps, 110 grams, and water, 1.5 litre, 1.5 kg. Total is 7.67 kilograms. That leaves 1.3 kilogram headroom for gloves, beanie, or swap the quilt for a winter bag and still hit the 9 kilo cap. Remember, weight isn't just pain, it's sound. Heavy pack drags branches, forces heavy footsteps, and makes you grunt over fences. Keep it lean, keep it silent. Trick 1, broken shadow. Most stealth fails because people pick darkness, not shadow. When you hide in darkness, you're betting on the overall absence of light. That gamble will only last until something, moonrise, street lamp, switches on. A car's headlights, even someone's phone, pours light black into the scene. Shadow cast by trunks, branches, boulders. Stay anchored all night. The trick is to break your outline line into pieces so the brain can't
Exactly what
reassemble
happened.
a tent-shaped jigsaw. Scan 3 light sources. 1. Sky glow, city dome or moon. 2. Static artificial, lamppost security floods. 3. Mobile white spots, car headlights, walkers with torches. Plot where these beams overlap. That is your danger zone. Everything else is fractured shadow you can hide in. Site triangulation. Use at least 2 verticals, trees, wall and hedge, boulders and stump. Their shadows cross, slicing your tarp into irregular wedges. Add 1 foreground bush to eat the ridgeline from common paths. Drop the ridgeline 15 centimeters lower than you want. Every extra centimeters is silhouette risk. Stake tarp corners offset, never square. Asymmetry falls pattern recognition. Color and texture boost. Earth tone ripstop scatters light. Black turns mirror when dew forms. Finish with camo netting on the windward half, letting the leeward flap produce micro motion imitating leaves. Distances you fade. At 10 meter, the texture is broken. It disguises the seams. At 20 meter, the tarp merges into vertical streaks. At 30 meters, only geometry giveaway is removed. Eyes slide past. Common mistakes. 1. Single trunk shelter. Cast 1 sharp outline.
This is what I'm going to be doing soon. Going stealth mode. I love it. Absolutely. I've seen a couple of dog walkers before and they were pretty nice on the Aussie track. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Your tarp shows as a perfect triangle behind it. 2. Pitching at noon. Shadows migrate. 20 meter, the tarp merges into vertical streaks. At 30 meters, only geometry giveaway is removed. Eyes slide past. Common mistakes. 1. Single trunk shelter. Cast 1 sharp outline. Your tarp shows as a perfect triangle behind it. 2. Pitching at noon. Shadows migrate. Always pick final sight within 1 hour of bedding down. 3. Flat tarp tension. Tight fabric turns into a movie screen. Keep slight wrinkles to scatter the light. Master broken shadow once and lamplight becomes your ally, not your enemy. Bugs, dogs and early runners will pass meters away, unaware that they just walked right through your living room. If you have any of your own stealth camping hacks or tricks, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what they are. Trick 2. Zero horizon rule. Why the horizon exposes you. A skyline is a giant backlight. Anything, even a low tarp, set on that line becomes a black cardboard cutout. Predators hunt silhouettes at dusk. Humans spot them just as fast. Drop 1 body height below the lip and that backlight works for you, not against you. Micro topography and contour alignment. You don't need a crater. Sometimes a 40 centimeter animal scrape is enough to sink your ridgeline. Pitch the tarp parallel to the contour so its long axis blends with the landform. Never run it across the slope, which produces a crisp artificial edge. Wind, cold skin and dew management. Drop means less wind noise but more dew and cold. Counteract that with the Mylar underquilt or emergency bivvy. It reflects your body heat. Block ground chill and your stealth dip stays comfortable. In a saddle or dip you have 2 silent exit corridors along the contour or downhill into the tree line. Common fails. 1. Tree silhouette truck. A lone trunk on skyline seems covered but frames you instead. 2. Pitching on animal runs. Badgers patrol ridges. They'll grunt at 2 a.m. 3. Rock backdrop assumption. Cliffs protect from wind, but if someone tops the ridge behind, your tarp is a pillboard. Nail the zero horizon rule once, and every hill becomes a blackout curtain. Walkers see the sunset, you see their boot soles, and no one ever knows you slept there. Trick 3. Sound damp campcraft. Gas stoves roar. Alcohol burners, Kappa, 35 decibels at 1 meter, blends with the wind. Dry wood and smoke. If you must burn sticks, cut only dry standing wood, little smoke. Rainy night. Build a Dakota fire hole. 2 small pits with a tunnel between them. Flame sits underground. 20% smoke topside. Heat jet straight to the pot. Trick 4. Light discipline. Bonus stealth item. The humble Mylar emergency blanket turned under quilt. Most hikers wear it over themselves, turning it into a noisy, crisp packet and broadcasting movement. Flip the script, fold it lengthways and slide your sleeping pad inside. Silver side down towards the ground reflects up to 90% of your radiant heat back to your body, acting like a radiant floor. Olive or orange side up.
My sister gave me a nice cover and it's got that silver stuff on it and like padded on the other side. It's really nice and it's massive. It fills my tent up. Cool, innit? Yay.
This is the top.
Can't wait to go wild camping.
In moonlight, that colour looks mid-grey. 0 flash risk, while the crinkly silver stays hidden. Here's a floor. Olive or orange side up faces the top. In moonlight, that colour looks mid-grey. 0 flash risk, while the crinkly silver stays hidden. Here's a noise hack. Crinkle is the giveaway, right? Pre-crush the blanket into soft fabric fill, then dust with talcum powder or baby powder. Static gone, noise drops by half. Condensation tip. Because you're below the blanket, moisture vents into the tarp airspace instead of trapping against skin, so you wake up nice and dry and warm. Cheap thermal images pick up anything above 28 degrees. This blanket keeps your outward surface near ambient. It's a thermal cloak on the cheap. Trick 5. Odor and trace control. If you need clean drinking water, don't boil it over the fire. Use a filter straw or squeeze bottle. You get the clean water, but no fire signature. Minus the time, minus the scent. Trick 6. Exit before dawn. Leave no trace, leave before light. Dog walkers hit the trail after 6 a.m. Nature gives you a 5-minute warning. The first robin. Memorize its song. The 5-minute break camp. Trail after 6 a.m. Nature gives you a 5-minute warning. The first robin. Memorize its song. The 5-minute break camp drill. 1. Red light head torch only. Check pockets for litter. 2. Undo 2 windward stakes. Leave leeward corners. Lasso tarp flops onto the ground, smoothing the noise. 3. Roll not fold. Air pushes out silently. 4. Netting stuffed into outer mesh. No bag needed. 5. Shake dew away. Downhill so droplets don't sprinkle onto nearby bracken. Result, packed in 4 minutes 37 seconds. No clangs, no flaps. Exit routes and shadow lines. Always give yourself 2 corridors. Contour cruise. Follow equal elevation, minimal leg strain. Keeps you out of dew-heavy hollows. Gravity sprint. Drop 20 meters into dense cover if surprised. Mark both in your laminated map the night before. Rehearse.
Anyway, guys, that's much pretty handy to know. Thank you to Charlie Survival. That's good to know. Yeah, I like stealth camping myself. It's pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'm off for another day. I'll let you know when I'm going wild camping. Oh, yeah. Please like and subscribe, sit down and watch shorts and videos.